So I will be giving the report for the subcommittee for the cattle traceability working group subgroup for collection technology. So there were several positions that we discussed and voted on, and you've already heard Chuck's report on position point number 2, which coincidentally we also voted on. So just wanted to report on the vote that happened for that as well. So we voted on position point 2, which was about the beef bulls and heifers under 18 months of age. It was exactly what Chuck had read to you. We had 17 votes in favor and 1 vote opposing. So that passed on October 8th of last year. We also had a lot of discussion about ADT point 4 on electronic ID for cattle regarding transitional technology solutions and timeline. So there are a couple of points there that I just want to cover. For transitional technology solutions, it was passed by the entire cattle traceability working group in our position statement on point 12, which I'll cover here soon. We will continue to work with all approved low frequency and high frequency radio RFID technology through the current transition period as we work up to full ADT implementation. It was broadly agreed that we don't need to create any further transitional technology solutions, as both the low and the high frequency technologies remain in the marketplace as official tags in the near term. So that was an important discussion point. We further discussed and understood that the preference from the livestock markets was to be able in due course to focus on a singular technology for long-term implementation in the livestock markets. So that's always a goal. Okay, let's talk about timelines a little bit. You've heard Jack Shear talk about timelines a bit, and we talked through the following broad timelines for the full ADT implementation. So USDA will no longer provide free, and I might remark that this was as per the recommendation of the National Assembly and as supported by the USDA. So USDA will no longer provide free metal bangs and bright tags at the end of 2019. Tags may be purchased and applied through the end of 2020, and approved metal bangs and bright tags applied prior to 2021 will be considered official through the end of 2022. Okay, so on January 1st of 2023, only approved EID tags will be designated as official tags. Okay, so that was a lot of dates to throw at you. On the broad topic of timeframes, concern continues to be raised regarding the sunset of the technologies that are out there right now, before a firm decision is taken on the specific technology to be used in the ADT program by USDA. In the broad scope, the CTWG recognized the issue in the point 12 position statement, which I'm going to read to you in a minute. Broadly, and I might note that it was not unanimously, the discussion supported the move to EID away from metal tags, but it was further noted that some member organizations still remain in discussions and they have policies to consider and had to abstain from votes. Okay, so the collection technology position on ADT point 12 for uniform official identification of ear tags was voted on March 11th, and we had 13 votes in favor and 3 votes opposing, while 4 votes abstained. The point position 12 passed as written. The CTWG understands the current USDA position of technology neutral, which allows for the use of visual and electronic identification, including both low frequency and high frequency identification tags as official identification devices under the ADT program. It is further well understood that trials are underway, supported by both private and governmental entities, to evaluate the use of these specific RFID technologies under the ADT program. The CTWG believes that these trials should be allowed to continue to completion and that the information learned, conclusions reached from these varied activities across all segments of the market, including commercial activities on farm and throughout all production channels, should be evaluated in the context of reconsidering whether industry may wish to consider one uniform tag as noted in the ADT document proposal. The CTWG further recommends that the USDA does not sunset any existing official tag technology until a decision is taken jointly by industry and government regarding the specific technology to be used. One standard uniform tag under the ADT program. The CTWG collection technology position also voted on ADT point 13, and here's what passed. The collection technology working group of the CTWG broadly supports the establishment of import RFID tag for use in identifying foreign cattle, utilizing a specific tag color, the coding of 849, and then the number, and printing import on all eligible devices. We further stress that we also should continue to require visual brand. For example, M signifying Mexican cattle and CAN signifying Canadian cattle, in addition to the import RFID tag. This concludes my report.